wiped out. So it looks like just those. Yeah, just 3 factories producing. There's a comm set right there. Going to try to press forward. Finally, having siege tanks to work with, but I think there's enough stasis left. Brilliantly taking out that comm set, so he's going to run out of detection. 2 zealots waiting for another attack to the south. Looks like some distance mining from Jaehoon to try to even things up, and a couple High Templar just in case Firebathero went in for a big assault. So that was, I really like that by Jaehoon. He's keeping some High Templar at home just in case Firebathero turns around and went for an all-in attack to try to wipe him out all at once, and you just be able to Psystorm to death. And he's solidly got this match now. 12 o'clock expansion down. Looks like that main is going to get knocked out, which is just, it's not going to stop any mining, but it's definitely going to stop some supply. That Arbiter finally getting taken out, but not before another great stasis on all of those siege tanks. So Jaehoon really playing this well, and I have to say he's playing this really strategically. Jaehoon, I think, has opened up some mining time for him to get another sizable army out. So that's really what I worry about, is just resource production for Jaehoon at this stage. And it looks like Firebathero finally able to get some control back over his main, but some zealots, some speed zealots running right back in. Really the only hope for Firebathero is that all those zealots stay clumped up and run headlong into those mines. As long as Jaehoon can stop production, kill some SCVs, this could be dangerous. If those SCVs can end up in that mix, and if those siege tanks get mine dragged into them, that could be absolutely disastrous. But it looks like the zealots are going to eat a lot of that mine damage. And wow, Jaehoon with actually a skeleton crew once again. Firebathero still sticking in this match, so it looks like it's just 2 zealots, one of them freaking out on that edge corner there. Not sure. Wow, got stuck on the wall. Actually, 2 of them there getting stuck on the wall. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. But Firebathero managing to claw his way back into this, and he's going to have to defend himself against another set of Dragoons. But keep in mind, Jaehoon is distance mining and not taking another base himself, so I feel like he's in that situation that Firebathero was in before. He's got a good placement in this match, but really he needs to think about expanding to really. I don't think Firebathero can turn around and really take this match. He's not going to be able to take his 12 o'clock. I don't feel like you need to press this attack forward. Just take a base, make sure you have map control on Firebathero, and then just go from there. But instead, he just wants to run in and finish it here. Got an Archon in the mix, but Firebathero once again fighting this attack troop off. It looks like he is going to be able to just hold barely with a little bit. He doesn't look like he can produce any siege tanks to defend, but maybe he can stop this just with vultures and mines. Still somehow has SCVs mining out of that natural secondary this entire time. Somehow. Supply-wise, he's ridiculously down, but keep in mind that's mostly in idle probes on Jaehoon's side. I think the attack forces on Jaehoon's edge are basically all that's out in the field, but no, it looks like Firebathero running the zealots in, and I gotta say this was a really nice defense on his part, but I think that is going to be it now that the zealots have finally managed to go through and attack that SCV line. Jaehoon has solidly taken this match, and for a second there I was wondering, because it's finally able to breach, but Firebathero doing a fantastic job of defending altogether. A couple vultures able to get out in the mix and plant some mines, but it's really not going to save him, especially not with these zealots getting free reign right on top of that. I gotta say, beautiful play by Jaehoon altogether. I think this recommendation was from Augie, so a special shout out to him. So a really fantastic match, and I like his posturing altogether. But right now, keep in mind, Jaehoon is distance mining, and he doesn't have any troops at all. Or I should say he doesn't have any minerals at all. His base, his main is mined out, his 3 o'clock is mined out, and it looks like he's distance mining, and Firebathero actually has, I think, a shorter distance to distance mine in between here. So maybe if he can hold this out, he might be able to come back into this. He does have vultures versus zealots, and I think with the 2 depleted mines, it's going to be mostly vultures, which are again very cost-effective units for Firebathero. So where I thought he was out of it a second ago, maybe he's still in it, and it looks like he is able, just with a handful of vultures, is going to stay in this. And Jaehoon's got to be okay. Expand, man, expand. And you've got this match, but it looks like he's still not expanding. Finally, attacking that that engineering bay. Just, I would sacrifice 1 zealot across that spider mine. Take yourself a nexus, because even with just the pure zealots, I think you'd be in a good position. But it looks like some vultures able to sneak in, going to be able to kill some probes. This is huge. This is the one advantage that Jaehoon had, even though he's distance mining. He was distance mining with a larger amount of probes. Some zealots running out in the field, but those vultures wreaking havoc, running absolutely free, and Jaehoon does not have enough dragoons to stop these probes from bleeding, just absolutely getting devastated all over the place. And now it looks like the 3 the 3 vultures running in and absolutely destroying everything. Firebathero has a really good shot in this match now, and let's see, oh wow, continuing to just destroy probes as they're coming in. And I think Jaehoon actually has got to be kicking himself because he just can't stop his probes from getting killed here. And now he's definitely actually at an economic disadvantage because Firebathero is mining straight out of his secondary. He's continuing to produce vultures, and the only thing that the only thing that Jaehoon can dedicate is zealots, and those vultures able to run right up, take them out. And now actually that refinery, which might have some gas in it, because keep in mind Firebathero did not mine out of that thing forever. Might be able to get that mining in, might be able to get a siege tank out or two, and with that continued flood of vultures that are just running in, brutalizing these probes, he might be able to come back in this. Wow. Dragoon's running up to try to even things up. Jaehoon needs to be very careful with this, losing all of his probes, so he's got to win it with just the Dragoons he has. And if he runs into any sort of minefield, it is going to be absolutely disastrous. He does have that probe leading, but it's going to be an elimination match. 4 vultures are not going to be in a good position to do so. It looks like that factory flooding out. So it looks like the factory is going to hop up. The SCVs are going to come off the line to try to do a two-pronged attack here. Vultures are flooding up, and this is the last 4 Dragoons for Jaehoon. He's got to keep them alive. The mine's going off. It looks like they're killing a lot there, but the vultures looks like they're going to be able to take the Dragoons out. And Firebathero in a great position, falling back in the match, able to come right back in it, wipe the Dragoons out, and take the game. Jaehoon, wow, talk about victory from the clutches of defeat here. Firebathero with the win. Jaehoon has no resources, no Dragoons. He has observers, which he cannot attack with. One Archon versus vultures, which are just going to be able to pound that thing apart, pulling probes off the line to try to come around and win this. But honestly, with the vultures catching that out in open field, I don't think Jaehoon has a chance. Not with the micro that's going to be happening here. Keep in mind that Archon takes full damage from these vultures, and in the meantime, Firebathero is happily mining as he's engaging this. So he just has to make sure he just uses some vulture micro, and he's going to be able to take this match out. And just dancing back and forth happily right there, bringing in the factories to provide a little bit of a blockade. And there's GG from Jaehoon. He knows it. Great match. Firebathero takes it. Wow, brilliant victory. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, and you could have seen that on livecast, justin.tv/DiggitySC, or check out the Twitter account for when I'm doing it. And this actually was the I forgot to mention this. This is the 2000th game that has been played, and this is part of the OSL 2000th game that has been played in the OSL. And Firebathero is the winner, and that is really the match. You could not ask for a better match than that for the 2000th game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you relish it. GG StarCraft. Thanks for listening.